The sultry hum of Jackson's evening breeze carries whispers of drama through the open windows of Selena Johnson's sun-kissed living room, where family photos of her blended brood of 3 daughters from her marriage to ex-husband JJ and her late son dot the walls like badges of a hard-won life. But tonight, in Belle Collective Season 6's explosive premiere episode, aired on OWN on October 3, 2025, the air thickens with the kind of tension that only a fed-up Southern belle can unleash, as Selena, the 42-year-old real estate powerhouse and resilient mom, finally confronts her fiancé tilde copyright Mike about their crumbling communication, her voice a velvet thunderclap. "We need better talk before we say I do, or this ring's going back in the drawer." Selena, poised in a flowy emerald maxi that hugs her curves like a confidant, sits across from Mike on their plush sectional, her engagement ring catching the lamplight like a spotlight on their unspoken fractures, while the belle Acacia Holly Colon, the menopause wisdom dispenser Latrice Rogers, the wig warrior Marie Hamilton Abston, fresh from her own love triangle fiasco Latia Pearson, the fitness firebrand Tembra Sherry, the fashion truth Delra hover via group FaceTime, their faces a mosaic of support and shade on her phone screen. The confrontation erupts after a day of simmering silence. Mike, the 45-year-old contractor with a salt and pepper beard and easy charm, arrives home late from a site visit, dodging Selena's questions about their stalled wedding plans with a mumbled "babe, it's just work." But Selena, her grief for her late son still a fresh scar amid her daughter's vocal frustrations with JJ's radio silence, snaps, her eyes flashing, "Work? Or you avoiding the fact we can't plan a future if you won't share your now?" Flashbacks whip through Selena's Season 5 arc, her tearful vigils at her son's grave, her raw therapy sessions unpacking JJ's emotional absence post-divorce, and her hopeful spark with Mike at a Jackson charity gala, where his steady gaze promised stability after chaos. But cracks formed fast. Mike's clip text stirring her family crises, his reluctance to meet her daughter's demands for real dad energy from a stepdad, and now, with wedding bells on hold, Selena's ultimatum hangs heavy, her voice breaking. "I bury the child, I can't bury us in silence." The bell chime in her modally Acacia urging, "Speak your truth, sis. Menopause taught me words are weapons or wings." So while Latrice quips, "Mike, if you can communicate, you can co-parentage JJ's mess is enough." Ex-fans erupt post-episode, tweeting at Belle T. Spiller, "Selena laying down the law with Mike? Yes, queen of communication or cancellation." Belle Collective 6, OWN's cinematography close-ups of Selena's trembling hands, wide shots of Jackson's twinkling skylinia amps the intimacy. Tied to the show's soul, these Mississippi mavens don't just hustle empires, they hammer out heartaches. This opening act hooks viewers, turning a quiet dinner into a declaration of self-worth, leaving us breathless for Mike's response in the city's unyielding embrace. As the Jackson night deepens, Selena's living room transforms into a confessional crucible, where her confrontation with Mike peels back layers of frustration and fear. The Belle virtual circle, a lifeline of sass and solace in Belle Collective Season 6's premiere. Mike, his tool belt metaphorically slung over his shoulder, leans forward, his baritone softening. "Selena, I ain't hiding, the work's killing me, and I don't want to burden you with my stress." But Selena, her emerald gown pooling like spilled secrets, fires back, her Jackson drawl sharpening. "Burden, Mike, marriage is burdens shared. Not hidden. A JJ ghosted our girls till they forgave his new wife. I won't walk that aisle with another silent man." The FaceTime screen fractures with the Belle reactions. Marie, still buzzing from her birthday blow-up, nods fiercely. "Preach. Girl, my husband crash taught me silence is sabotage." A while Latia, plotting her Glen getaway, adds, "Communications the gym for love, you skip it, and it atrophies." Flashbacks cascade. Selena's Season 5 rawness, her daughter's tearful calls about JJ's cutoff after their so-gussy clash, where he demanded they mend fences before he'd speak her late son's memorial, where Mike's awkward hug felt like a placeholder, and their engagement at a Sunset River cruise. His proposal a whispered "You're my anchor," now adrift in unspoken storms. Mike opens up haltingly, admitting his construction deals, delayed payments, Crew walkouts mirror his emotional blocks from a past divorce that left him gun-shy on vulnerability, but Selena, tears tracing her cheeks, counters, "My son's gone, my ex is a ghost, don't make me guess your heart before our vows." The Belle rally with tough love Yakish's menopause me says talk or walk, Tembra's shade-free zone, Mikey a spiller split a sparking Mike's breakthrough. "Okay, babe. Let's schedule us time and no work talk. Just truth." X lights up with empathy. At MS Belle Vibes tweeting Selena's Mike takedown is everything a grief plus growth equals goals. #Belle Collective. Amid the melee, the group's glow-ups peak. Latrice's wig line collab with a local salon. Marie's clinic expansion funding win, but the pulse is Selena's stand. Her daughters peeking from upstairs. A reminder of stakes beyond rings. OWN's editing a split screens of FaceTime faces. Slow-mo of Selena's emphatic gesture as he heightens the catharsis, underscoring Jackson's magic. These bells don't whisper woes, they roar them into resolution. This segment builds the blaze, blending heartbreak with hope, leaving viewers on tenterhooks for Mike's follow-through in the Magnolia State's merciless mirror. Dawn's golden light filters through Selena's curtains, casting long shadows on the living room, remnants of half-eaten cake from last night's FaceTime feast. Mike's forgotten jacket as the confrontation's embers smolder into strategy in Belle Collective Season 6's premiere, where Selena enlists the Bells for a full-court press on wedding woes. Selena, makeup fresh but eyes weary, gathers the crew at Akish's wellness studio, aromatherapy diffusers humming lavender calm, her voice resolute. "Y'all, Mike's promising talks, but I need tools before I do it. JJ's silence scarred us, I won't repeat it." The Bells, in their power athleisure, form a circle on yoga mats turned therapy thrones. Marie shares her husky crash wisdom of boundaries, cis nubu or not. X's linger like bad perfumia while Achia, mid-glen grudge, demos communication curls, a fitness twist on active listening. Echo his words back, watch him squirm into honesty. Flashbacks intensify, Selena's Season 5 vigils. Her daughter's Rory Union clashes with JJ over his Sogusai favoritism, where he cut calls till they apologized. Mike's proposal glow fading into his evasive text stirring her grief waves, and a recent dinner where his fine masked sight shut down, leaving Selena to divine disasters. Mike arrives mid-session, his contractor boots scuffing the studio floor. Greeted by the Belle arched brows and Tembra's quip, "Welcome to Belle Boot Camp, a talk or take the treadmill." He dives in, admitting his man cave mentality stems from a mama's boy upbringing that prized stoicism over spills, but under Akish's guided breathwork, he exhales. "Selena, my stresses." Crew quit, bills stacking, "I'm scared I'll fail you like I failed her." Selena softens, her hand on his. "Fail honest beats, succeed silent till we build together. Or not at all." The group exercise the avow vault where they lock promises in a decorative book. Sees Mike pledge weekly check-ins, Selena her patience for his process. Ex-fans stand the solidarity. At Southern Shade tweeting Bells turning Selena's showdown into squad goals and Mike's sweating, and I love it. #Belle Collective 6, subplots simmer, Latrice's rumor radar pinging on Glenn's side hustle. Marie's clinic grand drama, but the core throbs with Selena's stand. Her late son's photo on her phone a talisman. OWN's visuals a soft focused tears, empowering slow claps elevate the empowerment, reminding us Jackson's Belle don't just survive storms, they surf them. This act crests the conflict, fusing fury with fortitude, leaving viewers vested in Selena's vow to voice or void, amid the Magnolia State's unyielding sisterhood. As Selena's sunroom basks in the day glow, the premiere's confrontation crescendos into commitment in Belle Collective Season 6, where Mike's metal meets the Belle muster, turning talk into tangible steps under Jackson's watchfulness. Selena, her emerald energy renewed, hosts a follow-up brunch on her patio and mimosas bubbling, biscuits steaming as Mike, sleeves rolled, joins the circle, his voice steadier. "Last night cracked me open, Selena. My delays, fear of not measuring up to your strength." The Bells, plates piled with collards and cornbread, lean in, Sogusai, healing her own family fractures, nods, vulnerability's the real V word. The JJ dodged it, lost us all. Flashbacks seal the saga, Selena's Season 5 solace in her son's memory garden, where she planted truth seeds. Mike Scalawu, his hands steady on hers amid grief, scale their recent silence spiral, texts unread till her ultimatum lit the fuse. Now, with Latrice's rumor radar on pause, Marie's love lessons fresh, and Tembra's truth tea brewing, Mike proposes a communication compact, bi-weekly no-filter nights, app-shared calendars for stresses, and a pre-wedding couples retreat in the Gulf. Selena, tears of relief tracing, counters, and therapy. My loss, your loads. We unpack together. The Belle erupt in cheers, Akasha toasting to bells who build bridges, not burn them. A vow box ritual follows, promises etched on scrolls. Mike's I'll speak my storms, Selena's I weather yours. X grounds the closure, at Belle Boss Babe tweeting Selena Mike's pact, relationship real no Sibel's saving the day again. #, Belle Collective, hustles hum, late Shia's gym glow up grand. Marie's clinic collab tease, but the finale focuses on Selena's serenity, her daughter's approving texts pinging. Mom, he's stepping up, proud of you. OWN's montage of fading flashbacks to forward flashes, soulful strings swelling as seals the shift, underscoring Jackson's alchemy. These women alchemize ache into alliance. Teasers tantalize Season 6's spicy Latrice's Glen gossip, Carrie's Gulf Coast Greta, but this episode endures as Selena's symphony, proving in Belle world, confrontation crafts clarity, and I do demands dialogue first. Viewers exhale empowered, inspired to echo her edict, communicate or commemorate solo, in the heart of Mississippi's unbreakable circle.